Here's an important type of question on bounds. You want the lower bound of a product, x, y. So if you want the lower bound of the whole thing, you want the lowest value of x possible and the lowest value of y possible. They're correct to one significant figure. So x is 7, which means it could be the next lowest value would be 6, the next highest value would be 8. If we're trying to find the lower bound for anything which would round to 7, we go halfway between the next value up and the next value down. So halfway between 6 and 7, obviously we've got 6.5, and halfway between 7 and 8, we've got 7.5. So the lower bound for x, if we call x 7, is that x lies between 6.5 and 7.5. The lower bound is obviously 6.5. The same works for y. Y has been called 9, which means that its lower bound would be 8.5, and its upper bound would be 9.5. So the lower bound for x is 6.5, the lower bound for y is 8.5. And if we do 6.5 times 8.5, we get the lower bound for the product xy, which comes out as 55.25. Now, here's the important one. The upper bound for the value of x and y. A lot of people will assume that the upper bound is just taking the highest possible value of x, 7.5, and dividing it by the highest possible value of y, 9.5. That is not correct. The reason is you're trying to find the highest possible value of x divided by y as a whole. Now, if you want to make x divided by y as big as you possibly can, and x is any value between 6.5 to 7.5, and y is any value between 8.5 and 9.5, you want to make the top number as big as you can. So we'll go for 7.5. But you want to make the bottom number as small as you can, because the smaller number you divide by, the bigger the overall answer. So we're going to actually take the lower bound of y and divide by 8.5. So the upper bound for the value of x divided by y is going to be the biggest value of x divided by the smallest possible value of y. The same is true if you're doing, say, x minus y. If you wanted the biggest value of x minus y, you'd take the biggest value of x, and you'd also take the smallest value of y. So the correct answer here is 0.882, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't round. You should write the full answer for the bound questions of this sort.